Pokimane just destroyed her career for the 69th time. This time she called her audience broke for not being able to pay for her overpriced cookies. And pretty much there's no defense for this. I remember like last time people were defending her, saying that, you know, it's part of business to just mark up your products and triple the price for the exact same cookie. And she has a brand name, so she's allowed to like charge more or whatever. Now there's pretty much literally zero people on her side, because calling the people poor who literally gave you the money to become rich. She's a streamer, meaning all of her money was made out of donations. Like now she has sponsors and shit like that, but initially it all started from viewers, you know, broke viewers literally donating her money to make her Queen Pokey and Queen Rich over here. So calling those people poor is pretty much one of the most ungrateful and scummy things you could possibly do. So it all starts with a stream clip from Pokey over here. Pokimane responds to the price of her cookies. If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know, math
That's
is
still
hard
overpriced.
when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
Okay, now that might have seemed like it's taken out of context, or she's gonna clarify after that, but if you actually go to the entire stream, that was completely genuine. Like, that is exactly her feelings. There is no clarification. In fact, she just continues laughing, saying that people who can't afford her cookies or are not willing to pay that amount of money for these overpriced dog shit. Like, look at the size of those cookies. They're so tiny as well. They're just broke, dude. This is similar behavior to the two people who got extremely criticized back in the day, Invader V and Bad Bunny, who were called out for shaming their subscribers into donating. They were basically like $5 a month. That was like a catchphrase. It's just $5 a month. How can you not afford that? You must be broke. You guys suck. Don't watch me if you're not gonna give me money.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs to keep the stream going, if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How are you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching?
Essentially the same thing going on, the same mentality going on here, that if you don't give her money, you're somehow broke. For someone who doesn't need the money, why would you need to mark up your cookies to 3 times the original price, which was already expensive? Like, the original price was taken off the shelves for being too expensive, and she's tripled that price because she's under the Pokimane brand. It is ridiculous. And she says she doesn't want to make money, and she says she capped off her donations because she doesn't want to make money. No, because you want to make money in the way that justifies your moral compass. So you capped off your donations, you feel like you need to make money somewhere else. That's why you started your cookie shit. Okay, stop trying to act like you're above other people. You're like, oh, you're so noble, you're not accepting money from people. Yeah, after they've given you like $10 million, yeah, I'd feel a little guilty than accepting even more money. Jesus Christ. Opera GX with the instant ratio here, double the likes of the original tweet. She's so broke she has to price her cookies at $7. Omni saying, damn, ain't no saving this. Caleb Oompaville saying, this is unfortunate. No, I will eat my mom's cookies for free. That is the true Sigma Giga Chat. She also calls people stupid, right? Like, for not being able to do maths, that the cookies are only $7, but you can't even buy the cookies for $7. You have to purchase it as a 4-pack. So you have to pay $28, bro. Absolutely cringe. These babies $4 and they never called me broke. I'm gonna stay over here on the poor side, thank you. And we got fresh white frosted sugar cookies. I've never actually had those. I'm more of a Chips Ahoy connoisseur. Okay, I mean, I haven't had cookies in like 5 years, not gonna lie. I might just pick up a Chips Ahoy in honor of Pokimane. You know, smoking on that Pokimane pack. I love when the true colors of someone shows. $7 a bag, she says, as if that's reasonable. Yeah, I actually quote tweeted this with a picture of Walmart, the Walmart site, and a family pack of gigantic Chips Ahoy cookies is $4. Jesus Christ, these are so goddamn overpriced. And you might be like, it's healthy because I've infused vitamin D, and it's like, that's just because you add another vitamin in there doesn't make it healthy. Like, I watched a portion of Caleb Oompaville's video, and he talked about how that could lead to like calcification as well, and you need to pair your vitamin D with vitamin K and stuff. Good job on that knowledge. I always need some more nutrition knowledge. I appreciate that. She might have responded in one of the worst ways possible. possible, rich people and their insensitivity. She's mocking poor and middle class. It's not about being broke, it's about not falling for a scam. That's right. Even the people who can afford it are not going to pay for this shit, okay? It's not about being broke. It's just you're scamming people with a horrible product, okay? And then you're telling them they're poor for not affording it. Like, it's okay to have an overpriced product and be like, okay, whoever can afford it can buy it. But now you're calling them broke. That's just crossing the line, man. Now, Pokimane and her friends' response to any sort of criticism ever is to call everybody incels. Okay, that's just the buzzword right now, okay? And here we have Pokimane responding to the previous video I covered where she didn't even call people broke. She was just having this rehash product that I was covering. Now, of course, it's a much more worse situation. And I can pretty much guarantee in like 1 or 2 days, she's going to come out with the classic baby face apology being like, hi guys, I didn't actually mean it that way. Like, she puts on this fucking so cringe. You're a full-grown adult woman. You're 30, dude. What are you doing acting like a baby? Jesus Christ. I hate that voice, dude. So somebody responds saying, this is so scummy, man. She's preying on his stands, wringing them out for a rag for every last penny. She's a manipulative liar and will once again pull the women get treated unfairly and sexist cards again, and her sheep fans will eat it up. Pokimane responds saying, you're a dumbass, okay, out of character, she doesn't really talk like this, who lacks reading comprehension skills, so you resort to regurgitating idiotic incel rhetoric. There we go. The classic. Criticizing Pokimane, you're an incel. Women have never criticized Pokimane in their entire life. It's like she has this insane defense mechanism that shields her to any legitimate criticism. Idiotic incel rhetoric, instead of easily reading up on basic CPG food industry practices, praying for you. Yes, as someone in the creator industry, a basic practice here is a 3 times markup. Considering the exact same product was on the shelf for a third of the price, this is just you marking it up. Vitamin D does not cause you to triple the price, you stupid she's been ratioed here, but it is so frustrating as I can see that she's just someone who's trying to make a quick buck here, okay? It is ridiculous saying that you spend 2 years on this goddamn cookie. You're lying out of your ass. That's all you do. She's #1 on trending here. Oh my god. People responded to saying your downfall is entertaining. You're a weirdo, Pokimane. Stop scamming kids. You're a dumbass. Praying for you. Call emoji over here. Now, Boblax actually quote tweeted this, and if you didn't know, this is a YouTuber who was one of Pokimane's first victims. She actually copy striked him in the past for a fair use video, nearly ruining his life because he was just about to get into YouTube making his first buck, and she was about to stop him in his tracks, and it was only when the entire community rallied against her was Boblax able to get some justice here. Okay, if you don't like that Pokimane is charging over double for a rebranded cookie, you're falling for idiotic incel rhetoric. Stop hating on women. Obviously a satire tweet here, because in all these situations, these rich Hollywood elite of Twitch like Pokimane and his son are unable to take any sort of criticism ever, while simultaneously profiting off the very people they are wronging. It is ridiculous. It is disgusting. Now here we got Caseytron, who's probably the most consistently wrong person I've ever seen in my entire life. If you ever want to know who's right in a situation, look to Caseytron's opinion and choose the opposite. Bunch of angry incels in this thread. This person like default protects any woman, okay? Any woman in any situation. It could be a literal mass murderer, a person who gave 50 people cancer, and Caseytron will be like, but she's a woman. Like, ridiculous. Shut up, Casey, you're so irrelevant now, it's insane. All you do is reply under tweets overusing the word incel and misogynistic. There's a lot of misogynistic is this has gotta be parody. You've literally replied with the exact same words. If you don't think so, you're probably one of them. Amazing, amazing. Going straight to incel like a bottom tier female streamer always does. This incel thinks they are okay. This is just ridiculous. This is a word vomiting left and right. I saw one of Asmongold's takes here, and he says that it probably feels good to act like you're above other people, which is why she said it.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
Yeah, so like obviously that's really bad, and like it's super out of touch to say that. It's dumb as fuck to say that. I don't know why she would say that. Like, I have no idea why you would say that.
Obviously, being on stream, you're more likely to make mistakes like this. Mistakes meaning showing your actual true character, where you're so frustrated over a situation that your brain gets overridden, and your usual filter of like, hey, these are the things I shouldn't say because it'll make my audience hate me, is overridden. And for a second, you actually show your actual true character, and you're like, look at all these peasants unable to afford my cookies. Okay, and these are the same people that made you rich. Now, the most ironic thing about this whole situation is Pokimane has spoke out against this exact same behavior in the past. You guys remember that Invader v Bad Bunny drama where the streamers were asking for $5 a month.
A meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are, if you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10.
If $5 is an irrelevant amount of money, then she shouldn't need the $5 from your subscription, just like your $7 for your goddamn cookie. If she argues it adds up if multiple people gives me $5 though, then she should realize it works the same way when it comes to spending. Not to mention that tons of people watch streams after a day of hard work, or while being broke college students. Oh my god. Or a multitude of other situations where they need to be more frugal. Get these shitty takes off my timeline and off my streaming platform. Very interesting so that she tweets out stuff like this when it's convenient and people are dogging on somebody else, and then when the situation's on her, she completely flips and calls people broke the exact same way. There was like literally minuscule difference between these situations here. The only difference is for subscription you get some dog shit, and over here you get some dog shit cookies. Same thing going on here. You're calling your audience broke, who you literally don't deserve. Like, if you turn your back on the people who literally made you famous, you are a scumbag of a human being and you deserve nothing. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Pokimane is severely out of touch. What's new?